With the arrival of the new movies Youth and Dirty Grandpa, it looks like a reawakening is happening for a very small subgenre, namely Viagra Cinema. These movies focus on aging men who end up in relationships with much younger women. Viagra Cinema happened more often in the past and has been pretty much dead for the last couple of years. But in the drama Youth, however, Caine and Harvey Keitel play two old friends who spend their days perving over young, hot girls.
You can understand all sorts of things by touching. Who knows why people are so afraid of touching?
Maybe it's because they think it's something to do with pleasure.
That's just another good reason for touching instead of talking.
It's about not growing old. It's about having grown old. Now where are you? And that's where we were.
While in Youth everything is depicted harmlessly, Viagra Cinema really works best with comedy, like in Dirty Grandpa. Here they go completely over the top as the 72-year-old Robert De Niro ends up with a graduate student.
Are those my pants?
I found a Werther's original in the pocket, and I've been sucking on it all morning. Whoops, I guess they just slipped off.
I play a character named Lenore, and she is Grandpa Dick's love interest, and she's kind of, she's an enigma, Lenore. You never know why she does what she does, but for some reason, she is obsessed with the idea of having sex with Grandpa Dick.
Hollywood's always been pretty sexist when it comes to male protagonists having young, attractive women. To name an example, actress Maggie Gyllenhaal was once told she had been rejected for a role because she was too old. At the time, she was only 37 and was supposed to play a wife of a 55-year-old co-star. And just think about the other way around. How often have you seen an elderly woman ending up with a much younger toy boy? Other than Stifler's mum, very little comes to mind. The king of Viagra Cinema has to be Sean Connery, who had a 40 years younger love interest played by Catherine Zeta-Jones in the 1999 thriller Entrapment.
You noticed that, did you? How old are you?
I think it completely works. There's something very special about this movie in that people who don't see it automatically go, oh, but he's so much older and you're younger. And that's what the movie's about, you know, it's really about that. And we address it, and it's a wonderful coming together of two different people in many ways, but very similar in, you know, what they do.
You are the most beautiful crook I've ever seen.
Thanks. So I recognize you. I wouldn't want to go home with the wrong man by mistake, would I?
Apart from Entrapment, we mostly known Sean Connery as the coolest James Bond. And when it comes to hooking up with much younger girls, 007 also snatches them right off the playground. Well, sort of. Compared to Roger Moore, Connery actually acts his age as the super spy though, with Roger an average of 22.8 years older than his Bond girls. For an overdose of Viagra Cinema, catch Dirty Grandpa in a cinema near you.
Obviously, I've got the bigger 3-wood.
Good, maybe you can use it to hit your balls right into my
Holy
We're not going to Daytona.
Grandma's funeral was yesterday. She told me on her deathbed, you get back out there again.